Roleplay Retcon does not own any part of the movies we retcon, nor are we associated in any way with the artists who make them. Also, while we're not the rowdiest bunch, we are adults goofing off, so sometimes we might say some things some people wouldn't want their kids to hear.
The music in this series was created by Ben Prunty. Check him out on Bandcamp or wherever you listen to music.
Previously on Valerian and Laureline in the City of 1,000 Planets. Having escaped from Igan's auction of terror, our heroes decided to take a time out from running away to do some shopping. Through the miracle of the mule converter Dolly, they were able to purchase cloaks to hide from the guards, but were soon spotted by the dreaded Capons, and the chase once again resumed. With a great sacrifice of Laureline's painting, and Valerian's startling discovery of Bubble's abilities, they were able to escape aboard the Intruder.
Don't talk about the painting. I don't even want to think. I don't even want to think about. I don't want to think about it.
I know.
I don't know who I'm talking to right now.
Who are you talking to?
There is a little voice in my head that is trying to tell me about the painting and make me feel bad.
I'm so sorry.
It is a deep, richly voiced man. He narrates my life.
In your head?
Yes. Don't worry.
Cool.
I am on top of it. This is not a mental health issue. I think.
I'm sure you can find another one.
It will not be the same.
Or maybe you can make one.
Hey, that's an idea. Have you ever tried taking up painting?
I am not as good as I am with my hands. I do not have a sense of art. No.
You didn't put any ability scores into your art?
I guess I should probably open my character sheet.
There isn't an art skill. I'm making this up.
There technically is an art skill. It'd fall under profession.
You know,
Aha!
I'm pretty dexterous. Yeah, and I obviously have an eye for great art. Maybe I should try.
Well, it would definitely fall under charisma, intelligence, or wisdom. So,
and I have one of those probably.
I'm sure you can find a video for Rob Boss.
Yes,
Rob Boss.
Rob Boss.
Rob Boss.
The famous leader of the space pirates, who also is a beautiful oil painter.
I used to love how he painted all those mountain ranges.
100%.
Thank you for agreeing with me, deep-voiced person in my head. Voice in my head. It's not a person in my head. It's just my inner thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So, you are currently aboard the Intruder, your intrepid vessel, hurtling through space toward Point Central to complete your mission. Valerian, you had some revelations this past in-game time. Would probably have been about 5-10 minutes. Yeah.
I sure did. Hey, Bubble. Can I call you Bubble?
Yeah, you can call me that.
What's up?
Nothing.
So, like, what,
What are you...
First of all, well, I'm just trying to talk to Bubble. I'm trying to get to know her, and my brain is broken, and I'm not good at this anyway.
What's
Am I
wrong
good at
with your
this?
brain?
Am I charismatic? Well, it's because I'm a little charismatic. No, not super charismatic. No, I'm not charismatic at all.
No, neither one of us are. We could really use a third person on the teams that was, but oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Yes, you are quite charismatic. So, the reason that my brain is broken, Bubble, is because I saw you do that thing, and it's messing with me.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I've been holding it all day. I'll be right back.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what was up with that, Bubble?
Oh, that little old trick? Oh, that's just something that I can do. Is that weird?
No, not weird. Just, I think maybe different. Like, maybe I wasn't expecting it. Because, question. Does Bubble look like a human?
I do right now.
Yeah, Bubble is currently looking like you found her at the auction.
Okay.
Tell you what, Valerian, give me a life science. Do you have life science?
Do
as a
I
skill?
ever have life science? Well, I don't, but I can use things that I don't have as a skill, right?
I think you have the ability to do that.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Yeah, let's give you a life science roll. Coming right up, just gonna give you a life science roll any second now.
Ben, why are you doing this to me? I actually did pretty well. I got a 22.
22. All right. You have heard some vague things about some alien species that can change shape. But you've never seen anything with the capabilities that you've seen from Bubble.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know, Bubble, I thought you were a human, and then, you got so small and different, very different, so different. And I've never even heard of anything like that. I've heard of some shapeshifters who can move their features around and stuff, but what you did, I didn't know that was a thing that anyone could do. It's
Okay.
unique. I don't think it's weird. It's unique, I think, maybe.
Well, thank you. But okay, I'll be real with you. I'm not human, obviously. I changed into a puppy. And at this point, Bubble's going to change into her natural form, which is kind of a almost transparent, translucent blue, a little bit of tentacly. I don't really have fingers. I just have. I'm kind of almost like a starfish. If a starfish was kind of shaped human, and then kind of transparent blue. So she kind of walks a little bit. She picks up Dolly, and looks at Valerian and says,
Okay, so I'm going to be honest now, since you guys have been so nice to me. So I will keep the name Bubble for now, but I am an astrozoan, and I am from the planet Mule. I was happily living on my planet, and I was captured by some pirates that wanted the Mule Converter. I've been away from my home for so long. I just want to get home. And I've been captured and escaped, captured, sold, released. It's been awful. And I kind of made my peace with it, but in this last chapter wasn't too bad. But I'm ready to get home. I'm ready to see people like me, and I haven't heard anything. Have you heard of anyone like me?
Nope.
See, that's what I was afraid of. No one's ever heard of anything like me, and I know it's out there. I know I can find the truth, but I keep getting captured, and I'm hoping I have some real hope with you guys, because you guys have been really nice, and I feel like I can finally get somewhere. So I'm willing to help you if you're willing to help me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that sounds like good business.
But I'm assuming that I can't say captured, but you guys came to get my freedom, not just because you wanted to help little old me. You came for the Mule Converter. So my question is, what do we do now? Are you going to sell me to someone else, or
What?
was there some
No,
purpose?
you're a person. We're not gonna sell you. No, we just we got you so that you could be free. We're not gonna sell you.
That's a relief. But I hate to say it, but I've heard it before. But I really, really want to trust you guys.
The mule converter, though, we did buy that, though, Dolly.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't work without me. And I really like my puppy to come with me. He's all I have. He's all I have.
You're in a pickle. Hey, Laureline, you doing okay in there? Did you fall in?
You hear the toilet flush and like the sink run for a second. Yeah, you hear the sink run for a second. I don't know if or maybe you just hear like a really loud sort of suctiony sound. I don't know.
There's
an
ion emitter that cleans your hands through ionization.
Yeah, great. And she comes out and she's sort of just shaking the ionization off of her hands. Mm-hmm. She doesn't use the ion towel.
I wouldn't. They're filthy.
Yeah, they're filthy. And she comes out and she says,
Bubble's waving at you when you walk in. Her weird blue tentacle.
She's not actually like looked at you yet. She's like, just the way the room is laid out, she can kind of like talk before she gets in the room. And so she's like, I think Valerian, you can trust us, but honestly, I don't know that I would discount the whole whatever boring sci-fi name guys we work for. I don't think he can promise that they would not treat you like property. Holy shit! Murder! What is this? What? Where is Bubble?
Oh, I can change back.
And she changes back to the pop star image.
Well, that's fun.
Is this better?
Right.
I modeled it after some old pop stars from old Earth history.
Yes.
Got a little bit of
I engage with the culture.
Some country singer. She seemed real nice.
You're a little bit country. Are you also a little bit rock and roll?
A little bit. I picked some other ones.
I am sorry. I was just surprised. I thought you were beautiful the other way too.
Either way works for me, but this might be a little bit easier to talk to, especially for Valerian.
No, I think I'm like warming up to it.
No,
you know?
guys, I'm cool.
Like,
I'm super cool, guys.
Yeah, I'm cool. Everything's cool. We're fine here.
Those tentacles aren't weird or nothing.
I know humans kind of have some hang-ups on naked. And
I am from France, my dear. We do not have these hang-ups.
And I'm from space.
You're from space, France.
Yeah, space does tend to have a lot of naked aliens. Maybe not the humans so much, but...
So, Laureline, you heard the things. I guess you were eavesdropping in the bathroom.
Mostly, I heard a little bit. I mostly only heard the part where she was a little worried about being sold as property, and then you made a promise that you could not actually make.
Well, the thing is that I can't make that promise because the government doesn't really know about her. They just know about the mule converter, so...
I should have known. I should have known better than to suspect you.
So technically, that's the thing, though, is technically no one really knows about her, and she can just go free and whatever, but the mule converter,
My understanding, though, is that she is the only one that can get the puppy to do the converting.
Yeah, that's the problem, though, right? That's the problem.
Laureline, now that you've been introduced to Bubble's true form and kind of are in the know of what's going on, give me a life sciences check.
The true queen of life science is here. The true queen of life science rolled a little low. 17.
All right, yeah, you don't know any more than Valerian did. That you've seen shapeshifters, but nothing to this magnitude. This is crazy. This shouldn't be possible.
And yet here we are, Mr. Deep Voice.
Yes.
Who are you talking to?
I have explained that at length.
It's just
So-
Alex, the AI.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, so do I have to go back and make the effect or what?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. So, Bubble, what I'm picking up is that, like, you have been far removed from your planet and you possibly don't know how to get back. Is that...
That's right. It's actually been, let me think. There was that guy for that long. 14, 17, 30 years.
Wow. That's a long time. What's the lifespan of your people?
Rude.
It's about like human. I think maybe
No, it's much
a
longer.
little over. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. I don't really know anything about humans.
We live maybe like 80, maybe 90 years if we're lucky.
I am about 1,700 years old, so technically.
Well, you don't count that, are
Yeah,
you?
not
That doesn't
consecutive.
count.
Not necessarily.
There are schools of thought.
Bubble, you're about 112 years old.
So midlife crisis.
Yeah, your
range.
species, well, you're probably on the young side. Your species lives about 400 plus years.
We have pretty good complexion too.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, being made of making made of water. I'm ready to find the answer. It's just something.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, Point Central's not a bad place to start.
Could we get in without me becoming another object?
We will try, but I cannot promise that, no.
I don't have a great feeling about it, but what do I have?
What are you trying to figure out? Are you wanting to know about your home planet?
Anything. It's been 30 years and I haven't heard anything. I try looking up. I try asking around.
Yeah, they
No
probably
one
don't give you a
seems
lot
to
of
know.
access to the macro net.
No, I don't really have, most of the stations I go to just have net zero.
Yeah.
So
But-
I'm really limited on what I'm able to look up, and the people don't give me any answers unless you pay them. So
Well, let's do it, man. Let's look it up.
Yeah, the intruder does have access to the macro net, so you could potentially look up through Earth's military records if they've ever encountered the planet Mule.
Excuse me, Alex.
Hi, this is Alex.
Can you please access the military records and look up the planet Mule?
Of course.
Thank you.
Please hold.
Thank you.
Accessing the records. According to the MacroNet, the planet Mule was visited by humans about 25 years ago. The planet was, unfortunately, uninhabited. There were signs of a low-tech civilization that was seemingly wiped out due to some sort of disease. From crude drawings and writings, it was gathered that the people of Mule could utilize a small local animal to duplicate matter, but no one could glean how this was achieved. No other information is available.
So
Oh no.
they were wiped out?
Oh no.
I
Seems so.
don't believe it. That's impossible.
I suppose it could be wrong, but
But why? Who was it?
Alex said disease. So, was
But-
the mule converter, like, were you all using it to produce something for your people that they needed?
We produced everything with the mule converters.
Oh
Every
no.
astrozoan is given one basically at birth, and it stays with them their whole life and becomes very integral to their lifestyle, and we basically can't live without them.
Oh, so everyone has one.
Yep.
It's kind of a symbiotic imprinting.
Yep. So, it says that they were infiltrated? Who went there?
It said visited. They visited and there was no one there.
Yes.
It was Earth.
Mm.
The humans of Earth visited the planet about 25 years ago, and it was uninhabited.
Okay. So, I guess the pirates that came must have brought the disease, because we were peaceful, and we had never gone into space before. I don't know. I have a hard time believing that everyone is gone. There's got to be someone still out there.
Valerian,
Yeah.
what is the name of the people we work for?
I always forget.
Alex?
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
No one here ever knows. Who are we?
You know,
should write it.
if it was up to me, I would name it something fun, like Galaxity or something. But no, they want to sound professional, I guess.
put
No,
it on
you
my
are
notes.
part of the Earth security and military operations on Point Central.
Do you think that's those people whose name I have already forgotten?
Earth security and military what? Operations?
Operations.
Esmo. Do you really think Esmo will do the right thing here?
I'm willing to try. Man.
I do not think that we can. I think we have to report this mission as a failure.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. What did you just say?
We must tell them that we did not find the mule, and we lost $1 million.
Okay. So, okay. Well, let's pros and cons this, right? Because if we tell them that we're horrible, terrible failures, and not only did we not do this super important mission, but that we also lost $1 million, what then? What will happen? Pros and cons.
I don't know. I do not know, but I do not think they will shoot us. I don't think they will execute us. So otherwise, I do not think it is worth putting her in danger again.
Laureline. It's okay. I'll go. I mean, what else have I got to lose?
All right. And if she says she wants to, we do it your way, Valerian.
Maybe I can find answers.
Okay. I guess, Alex, if you have not already, you probably have, but set the course for Point Central, right? You probably did so, right? Like, we've been going there for about 15 minutes now, right?
Oh, of course.
That all happened well.
Valerian laid that course in as soon as they jumped into the...
Right. Okay, good. And then I went to the bathroom. Yes, I remember all this now.
Yes.
So how long? How long till we get there?
Probably about, calculating, 2 days.
There we go. 2 days.
Wow, we're out in the boonies, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. There's nothing to do on a spaceship either.
It's okay. It's okay.
There is the holodeck.
Come on, no way. No way. Do we have a holodeck? Oh man.
They had one in the movie.
Yep. The
Oh, I
beach.
guess.
They had the beach thing.
I keep thinking of it as the ship from the comics, which is much smaller, but looks the same.
Yeah, it does. To that point, you are interrupted by a buzzing from the cockpit console.
Oh, there
What's
is.
that?
Oh, the buzz button on the console is let's press the buzz, sir.
Valerian and Laureline, you appear to have an incoming transmission from Point Central.
Bubble's gonna kind of go in the bathroom to hide.
Okay.
I
that's
think
a
you
good
might be
idea.
okay if you just change, but whatever you want to do.
I think I want to stay completely off camera for now.
Sounds good to me.
I'm not feeling very well
All right.
either, so I'm gonna freshen up.
Well, you may want to light a candle or something. I was in there, for a while.
Okay.
Alex chirps in and goes, "Gross."
Yeah. Sorry.
Bubbles' nose just disappears.
Okay. Let's answer that transmission then. Zerp.
You open the transmission, and before you is the image of newly formed Representative Julianne Mao.
Okay, I'm back. I've got your finger back. Oh, hello? Oh, where did she go? Oh, there's a note sitting here on the counter. Let's open it up here and take a look, see, read it. The guest star for this series is Jeanette Blasius, who plays Bubble. You can find Jeanette's art and cosplay on Instagram under ink.spitter, and her t-shirts on TeePublic and Redbubble under Ink Spitter Tees. Well, there must be another stall here at the market. The music for this series is by Ben Prunty from his album Chromatic T-Rex. Roleplay Redcon has a Discord and a Patreon where you can find the links to those in the episode description and on social media. This episode is dedicated to one of their patrons, Cody Thompson. This episode was edited by Alex Blasius with sound design by Benjamin Gray, and it's a production of Two Fish in a Jug. Well, that's a really weird thing to leave in a note. What? Oh no! They took all of my change out of my bowl! Oh, what am I gonna do now? When somebody needs change! Curse you, weird finger lady!
Agents Valerian and Laureline. This is Representative Julianne Mao.
Yes.
I'm contacting you to inquire how your mission is going and debrief you.
She just looks at Valerian.
Thank you for contacting us. We always appreciate your time and energy.
Thank you for answering my contacting you.
You're welcome. How are you?
You know, we're okay here on Point Central. No, I mean, not great.
Oh.
The Council of Many is going to have a summit here soon to discuss some odd happenings around the space station. The bioreaders,
like what?
the bioreaders are on the fritz. Internal scanners are continuing to cycle on and off, seemingly on their own. And several.
Did they try unplugging them and plugging them back in?
They did do that. They did. We've had our technicians working around the clock. But
I mean, I could take a look, but that's what I would do first.
I mean, many of the species on Point Central are growing rather uneasy. And to show the strength of humankind and our ability, our right to join the other species on Point Central, I was hoping we would have a newly functioning mule converter to assist the station in any resources it might need.
Oh yeah, that would be great, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah. So maybe we can get back to the mission and how it did.
Oh. Yeah. We could do that. We could talk about that. You want to talk about that?
I would love to talk about that.
Great.
Why don't you go first?
Oh, okay. The mission, right? The mission that you sent us on. That we went. Oh, let me tell you about the mission. Laureline found this great painting, but she couldn't keep it because we were attacked. We were attacked, by the way. But we're fine now. Thanks for asking.
That is why I sent our best agents because of the possibility of being attacked, and you're very good at your jobs. About
as is evidenced
about the mule converter and the 1,000,000 credits we gave you to acquire said mule converter.
There was a mule converter. There sure was. We saw it. Didn't we see it, Laureline?
We sure did.
At this,
And,
her breath catches a bit. Did it function?
Did it ever function? Yes, it did.
And she lets out a breath, like a mountain of stress just eases from her shoulders.
Here's the thing, Representative. The thing is, the mission has become a bit more complicated than was originally thought. By the way, mule converter comes from the planet Mule, right? Can you tell me something about the planet Mule?
Well, I was part of the science team that went there, and that's where we first encountered the mule converters. There were signs that a civilization had been there once, and they were tragically wiped out. We found several archives of crude drawings, glyphs, and writings that heavily suggested the mule converters could generate infinite matter and could replicate anything they consumed. But they said nothing about how they did it. At the time, I wrote it off as a loss.
So when you say that they were wiped out, like, did you find bodies or burial grounds? Did you find remnants?
We didn't. All we found were vague writings of some sort of plague. A plague on the galaxy.
On the galaxy? Were the other planets in the galaxy affected?
Not that we could tell. As far as we could see, this was not a spacefaring civilization.
Well, then you would not really call that a plague on the galaxy, then, would you?
Well, that's what they had written. What we translated, unless we translated it incorrectly.
I doubt that.
So, Representative, may I ask, wouldn't it be beneficial to us, more than having one mule converter, to perhaps have an alliance with the people who have many mule converters? Because if you didn't find remnants of them, if you didn't find any bodies or burial grounds or anything like that, it could be possible that they were not killed, right?
I mean, if this people was spirited away from their planet somehow, and they were sentient enough to be able to communicate and form an alliance with us, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing, huh? Yeah. What if we have a lead on that? What if we have a lead on that, Representative?
How could you... What could you possibly know that might have a lead on a... I mean, I guess you do have a functional mule converter. Is there something you know about the mule converter that makes it work? You said you saw it and you saw it work. How does it work?
Representative, I have some very unfortunate news. Unfortunately, the mule converter itself does not work alone, and there is no way in our power to make it work.
Well, I could have told you that. We've taken several specimens and found no way to make them operate. But you said you had this one.
You found mule converters?
Well, I mean, they litter the planet. They're not a sentient race. They're an animal. Right?
Right.
But you said this one works. How did it work?
I can't tell you the specifics because I don't know.
Oh no! There's an asteroid field coming up. Oh no!
Oh no!
I don't see any
I lost
asteroid shields plotted along your course, unless you're
we went
violently off course.
You know, we lost it. Oh no, we lost an engine earlier and we had to fix it, and I guess I just did a bad job. By the way, I also lost my gun. Bye! And I turn it off the... I turn off the...
What?
I accidentally hit my desk. like hitting the communication button.
That's one way to get them off.
Laureline, what is going on?
Well, you were in an inescapable lie, for one.
That was not a lie. I have absolutely no idea how the thing works.
You said that... You were getting there, though. You said that you had seen it work, and then you told Mao that it did not work.
I said, I have no idea how it works. I said that we can't make it work. That's true. We can't make it work. We have no idea how it works because Bubble makes it work. And I don't know how it happens. She said that they do something. I don't know what it is. I don't know the process. I know I can't make it work, and I don't know how it works. These are not lies.
She is going to call back any minute now, and you need to be sure of what you're going to tell her.
Oh,
I don't know.
She's actively calling back, like immediately.
Yeah,
Don't answer.
We can't just not answer. It's Mao. This isn't like the chode that called us in the first episode. This is Mao.
Miss who just lied to her and hung up on her.
All right,
It'll be a long 2 days.
All right, I answered the call.
You answer the call, and Mao's looking frantic. Like, what happened? Did you get hit by that asteroid that Laureline was talking about?
We are your best agents. We are the best pilots in your entire organization. We did not even come close to the asteroids, except for the times we did it on purpose to show off.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are definitely not the kinds that would push the wrong button to start your ship. It's definitely definitely not what would happen. Okay.
Unless we did it on purpose to show off.
True. Anyways, Valerian, you were saying, do you know how these mule converters work?
I don't. All I know is that we can't make it work.
Valerian, you've done a lot of lying.
I haven't done any lying.
You have basically told them that the mission was a failure and that the mule converter doesn't work.
No.
There's been some
I have
truth
not
stretching.
done any such thing. I never said it was a failure, and I said we cannot make it work.
Lie by omission is a lie.
I'm still gonna have you roll a bluff check.
Really? I haven't told a single lie. Not one lie.
If
has
anything,
been
maybe a
told.
sleight of hand.
This is to see if Mao believes what you're telling her.
You know, when you play
18.
poker too, you don't tell any lies, but you still have to bluff.
18.
18. All right. No, Mao definitely sees right through all of that.
They're not lies, Mel. Representative.
Now, Valerian, you said when we started this call that the converter worked.
I said that I saw it work.
You said you saw it work.
Yes.
So, you have to bring the converter back to us. If this converter works, we can somehow puzzle out how it's done.
Representative, I can assure you that it doesn't work any more than the ones on your ship. Or any less.
Those converters were from 25 years ago. They are no longer living with us.
Wait, what? They died?
They have remarkably low lifespans.
But I thought,
We out an Astrozoan.
oh,
Without a what now? Laureline?
No,
No?
I thought I saw another asteroid. I thought I saw another asteroid, but I
Oh, an
did not.
asteroid. Okay.
Yes, I thought I saw another asteroid.
Love check.
You know, I.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See, Laureline's the one who's lying up a storm about asteroids and shit.
Hanging up.
I have done. It's amazing you didn't make me do it earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, guess what I have in bluff, guys?
What?
What?
A 1.
Oh my gosh.
Well, maybe I'll roll. Well, I rolled a 15 total.
I'm pretty sure she didn't believe that when you hung up
Well,
on her.
The other one was punctuated with the transmission terminating immediately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
didn't need a bluff check for that. You just straight
led,
up hung
it
up
led
on
to
her.
some credence about it. But she did roll very low, so she believes that you just
Okay.
mumbled something about an asteroid.
Okay, thank God. I had a second lie cocked and loaded if I had to, but well, not a second lie. I would tell the truth and act like it was all I was really worried about. But I'm ready to confess to losing all the money, basically,
You spend it all on the
gosh.
painting.
and spending it on a painting.
Either way, you witnessed this converter working, and you did acquire it, correct?
These are the facts that I have laid before you.
Well then, we're going to need you to bring that converter back to Point Central. And I'm going to further your stay as part of my security team during the summit with the Council of Many.
I understand my orders.
We will see you both in 2 days. In the meantime, safe travels out there.
Thank you. Safe being
Yes. No,
in there.
no more hot dogging it through asteroid.
No
fields
more
and
hot dogging
message
it through
received.
asteroids, please.
Message received.
And she terminates the transmission.
Ah! Ooh.
Ooh, she's a little intense.
Well, she's the president of space or whatever. I mean, I'm joking, but she's basically the president of space.
She is the human representation on Point Central. She's kind of like,
She is not the president of space. I had that wrong.
yeah, she's kind of like our representative at like the UN, I guess.
Well, except it's more than just a symbolic body.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like in Star Wars when they all had their little
Senate.
platforms. Yeah,
Little
the
space
Senate.
pods.
I thought that I was watching that movie recently. I thought it was so funny. I was like, do they have is there a pilot? Does someone pilot the Senate pod?
I think it
I
just
think
has
they're most-
they're like-
autopilot.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they get in the middle and menacingly float around each other. And I'm like, no, someone's doing that. Someone is controlling the body language of that Senate pod.
They have an attack button.
It's definitely programmed with a bit of theater in mind because when
yeah.
people are like grandstanding and gesturing, they rise up, and
It's just so funny.
yeah.
That someone thought of that. Anyway, I'm sorry. Don't mean to talk about Star Wars.
That was my fault. I brought it up.
25 patrons. And then we'll talk about Star Wars.
Maybe.
But so she's like she's Natalie Portman.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah,
Okay.
probably a Natalie Portman with more power.
Nice.
This is very Mass Effect. This continues to be Mass Effect.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Bubble has a hard time feeling trust in this Mal person, and I appreciate that you guys didn't sell me out to her.
Yeah, we don't super trust her either. She seems cool, but
She seems a little
politician.
genuine, but there's a lot at stake. Obviously she's under a lot of pressure. So I want to trust her. I want to think that us going to her with what's actually going on would go well, but she could also just capture me and make me fix the economy or whatever.
I don't think they would put you in a little cage like
Egan?
Egan.
I have been told that before.
I know. I don't think they would, but I cannot tell you is that they would not treat you like a prisoner.
You'd at least get a
They will
room.
afford one. You would get a room. No, I can promise you would get a room. But you might be treated like a prisoner. I don't know.
Okay. I've got a question. Didn't you say that your people were given a mule converter at birth and you just like symbiotically lived your whole lives?
Yes, we're given the mule converter, and they stay with us. I've had Dolly with me for over 100 years.
As part of your symbiosis, you extend the lives of the mule converters that you connect with.
Wow. I understand your attachment, of course.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd do without him. So, we got 2 days. What do we do? What's going to happen?
Honestly, as much of a disaster as that conversation was, we've got a pretty good plan here, and we're in a pretty good state.
I mean, it's been helping so far. I've learned so much just from I've learned more in the last 15 minutes than I have in 100 years. Or 30 years. So, maybe there's hope?
Point Central is a good place to start this investigation. It is literally a city of 1,000 planets. There must be a clue somewhere.